Hello, dear students. I am back with one of the important problems in NLM, Newton's laws of motion, and that is Lamis theorem. Lamis theorem. Okay. Now, what is the statement of the Lamis theorem? The statement is like this: that if a body is in equilibrium, okay, equilibrium of three forces. Now see that ये हमारे पास एक पार्टिकल है, इस पार्टिकल पर तीन फोर्स हैं, F1, F2 and F3, and the vector sum of all these three forces is equal to 0. That's equal to 0. Then what is the statement of Lamis theorem? Then Lamis theorem says that each force makes a constant ratio with the sign of the angle between other two. Now what does that mean? That means this F1 divided by sine alpha is equal to F2 divided by sine beta is equal to F3 divided by sine gamma. Okay, so this is the statement of the Lamis theorem. This is the statement of Lamis theorem, that F1 by sine alpha is equal to F2 divided by sine beta is equal to F3 divided by sine gamma. Okay, now we'll do a question on this Lamis theorem so that it becomes more clear. The question is like this: calculate tension in the strings. See that there's a block whose mass is given to you, it is equal to 10 kg. This block is hanging with the help of two strings. This is string number 1 and this is another string, that is string number 2. So there are two strings and we have to calculate what is the tension T1 in this string and what is the tension T2 in this string. Okay, so how many forces are there on this block? There are obviously three forces on this block. Number 1 is tension T1, number 2 is tension T2, and number 3 is the weight of this block, weight M multiplied by G, which is vertically downwards. Okay, now what is the first step you will do to crack this problem? The step number first is that we'll construct a free body diagram of this block, for this block. Okay, now let's try to construct the free body diagram. What does free body diagram mean? That means we will show all the three forces acting on the particle. Okay, so one force is in the vertically downward direction, all right, and that force is equal to what? It is equal to M multiplied by G, and M multiplied by G is equal to 100 Newton. Okay, force number 2 is in this direction, that is T1, isn't it? And force number 3 is in this direction, that is T2. All right, next what I am going to decide is that I will see what are the values of these angles. There are three angles and what will be the measure of these three angles. Can you tell me, क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं जो ये वाला एंगल है, ये एंगल, इस एंगल का वैल्यू क्या है? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस एंगल? दैट्स ऑब्वियसली 30 डिग्री प्लस 60 डिग्री विच इज इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री. ठीक है जी. अब अगर एक एंगल 30 डिग्री है तो क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं ये वाला एंगल क्या होगा? सी दैट दिस इज लीनियर पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स. दिस एंगल इज 30, which means that this angle has to be 180 minus 30, and that is 150. So here I will write it down. This is 150. Exactly in the same way, this angle will be obviously 120 डिग्री. ठीक है बेटा, क्योंकि ये एंगल 60 हमारे पास हैं, तो ये एंगल क्या हो सकता है? ये हो सकता है 180 minus 60 comes out to be 120. ठीक है जी. Now see that this particle is in equilibrium. There are three different forces acting on the particle, and this particle, which I mean to say that this block, is at rest. It is in equilibrium. Hence the condition is ripe for Lamis theorem. So let's try to apply the Lamis theorem. Okay, now what's Lamis theorem? Lamis theorem is simply like this: T1 divided by sine of the angle opposite to it, which is 120, is equal to T2 divided by sine angle opposite to T2 is 150. So sine 150 is equal to this force 100, and the angle opposite to 100 is 90 degree. Okay, now do you know the value of the sine 120 and sine 150? अगर आपको पता नहीं है, just remember that sin 120 is equal to cos 30 and that's in turn equal to root 3 divided by 2 and sin 150 का वैल्यू भी याद रख लो, that is cos 60 and this cos 60 is in turn equal to what? It is equal to 1 by 2. ठीक है जी. So how to calculate now value of t1 and t2? What I will do is that I will equate this first term with this third term to calculate t1. Then I will equate this second term with this third term to calculate t2. That's exactly the way to calculate t1 and t2. तो हमें क्या करना है, हम ऐसे लिखेंगे t1 is equal to 100 multiplied by sin 120 whole divided by sin 90, isn't it? Okay, now let's put some values here. So 100 multiplied by, आप मुझे बताइए sin 120 का वैल्यू क्या है? √3 डिवाइड बाई 2. sin 90 तो 1 है, लिखने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. 2125 तो ये आएगा 50 √3 न्यूटन. Isn't it? I hope that it's clear to you. So the value of T1 comes out to be what? It comes out to be 50 √3 Newton. सही है ना? Now let's try to calculate the value of T2. Let's try to calculate the value of T2. देख ले बेटा T2 क्या आएगा? वो आएगा 100 multiplied by sin 150, ठीक है जी, divided by sin 90. फिर से क्या मुझे आप बता सकते हैं what is the value of this sin 150? That is 1 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. तो ये वैल्यू आएगा 50 न्यूटन. So T2 comes out to be 50 Newton. So simply we have used Lamis theorem. On applying the Lamis theorem on this system, we are able to calculate the value of T1 and T2. This is what we call as Lamis theorem. This is Lamis theorem for you. Okay, which is important. All right. On using this Lamis theorem, we have equated this first term with the third term and the second term with the third term, and hence from there we have calculated the value of T1 and T2. I hope that this is crystal clear to you. See you next time with one more important problem in Newton's laws of motion.